Hello, journeymen, journeywomen. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D, the podcast. This podcast was designed to inspire, to encourage, to educate, and to motivate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Now, for an entertaining video version of this episode, along with many more at my YouTube series, go to a hero's journey with drd.com. Now, let's begin.
All right. Hey, journeyman, journeywomen. I thought my light be coming inside, but it didn't. Go figure, right? Let's do it this way. Oh, that works. That works. Journeyman, journeywomen, this is a hero's journey, and this is Dr. D, and we are literally in them streets. In them streets. Hey, journeyman, journeywomen, this is a hero's journey with Dr. D. He's encouraged to motivate, to inspire, to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. I did not want to delay, but first of all, let me start off by I'm literally in the streets, y'all. I need to put I should have put my link into the nah, now give me a second. First of all, let me talk about what we're gonna talk about. Now, I didn't have a specific topic. If you see on the thumbnail, I don't have the thumbnail yet, but by the time you see this video, for those who are not on live, you will see the video. You'll see the thumbnail. And Jim is what's happening? Whoa, what's happening now? What's happening? I don't know what's happening. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? So pretty much, when I talk about what happened, I am talking about what's happening around us, what's happening in our environment, what's happening in our situation, and what's happening in our world, and how can we better discover it and discuss it, unfold it, and create some type of possible solution. Let's create a conversation about what's happening and what we can do, adjust it in our specific lives. So that's what's happening right now. Now you have a lot of things that pop up in the news. You know, Jamie Foxx. They said that Jamie Foxx was he was in bad shape, and then he just uncovered himself, and as far as he had a stroke, and he was trying to keep all the news away from the media. Then he came above surface. They saw him on I think late um, Navy Pier. in Chicago on a boat, and then he gave some words of encouragement as far as how he's doing, and he appreciate all the prayers and everything for everybody praying for him as he gets back to himself. Back to himself. Anybody's been through a health scare will understand his dilemma. A lot of times people don't want you knowing how they're if they're not looking their best version. They're not looking the best version of themselves, even though they may be doing the best they can do at the current state. And also another current news of beloved Peewee Herman has passed. And he was dealing with something as well. As I looked through the news, and he said he was dealing with cancer, but he did not want anybody else to know his ills. Well, he had his loved ones knowing what he was going through, and when it all comes down to it, the ones around your bed, the one who's comforting you at the end, who you have shared your life with intimately, are generally the ones that you like to be around you when you make that transition to the great beyond or to the next transition of life. We all know that this is not where it ends. We're just a stopping point. It's just a journey to the next location. And so that's what's happening on that end. But what's happening in our lives? If you noticed last week I talked about uncomfortable situation. For those who are looking live, regular crew, and those who are just seeing this on the replay. I had an uncomfortable situation with while I was driving. I was driving to my riding share or while I was in them streets, and somebody got in my car. And when they got in my car, they didn't want to get out of my car. They want to get out of my car. Oh Lord, it became a very uncomfortable situation. Had to pull deep down within and try to pull some skill sets that I've learned over the years to be gingerly to the individual, to help the people navigate through that situation, but more importantly, navigate out my car. Because that could have really been a problem or a situation. And it was a situation, but I think God gave me the know-how to handle it with gloves, with tender gloves, so I can assist the person to get the help that they needed, because I was not the one. And especially when they thought they was going about to, they thought they was waking up over a hangover and was going to do something unseemly in my car. Lord, I said, devil, no, not today, devil. That's why I said, not today. And I got the car. It helped her and assisted her out of my vehicle to a better location. Let's say that. Now, now let me put you in chat. So if anybody cannot hear what I'm saying, please put it in the chat section, and I will adjust as much as I can, because like I said, I am literally in them streets, and surely I will put something over the chat line so to whomever comes on, they may be able to get into the conversation of it all. Like I stated previously on my reels and my previews, I said, listen, you can give your 2 cents. Oh, I'm screaming. Okay, you know why I'm screaming? Because I am in them streets. Okay, all right. So hopefully my screams are clear. Don't adjust your sound. Okay, I guess my associate producer said I was supposed to talk. I don't want to read the stuff outside, but hey, but it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Let me make sure my battery don't go out, because like I said, I'm in them streets. Okay, so uncomfortable situation, generally uncomfortable, and we talked about the other week in depth. But also uncomfortable situation, as I carried on for last week, is about what's happening. And what's happening is we have a culture shift in society, and I think that we all need to take hold of what's happening around us as they relate to our immediate world. Because just like Jamie Foxx and even Peewee Herman took hold of their current situation, they took the power back by not letting everybody in. And when it all comes down to it, you want the individuals that are close to you to be around you in the end by not letting anybody in. And you're very selective. And you're very, and even the Bible talks about you don't give your pearls to swine. And when you're in the public's eye, is a lot of there's a lot of swine out there. But you're supposed to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You're supposed to actually be discerning in how you administer or dispense your communications. Because when it all comes down to it, it's not that your platform meant to be for to make a change, to impact people's lives. When it all comes down to it, even at the end, the question you ask yourself should be this question should be, what did you give, not what did you get? Because I believe earnestly that the biggest gift that you ever receive is life. The biggest reward is the internal intrinsic reward. And internal intrinsic reward is meaning that when you give, you get so much reward back. That's why the billionaires give. Well, besides the tax cut, they give so much back. Some give so much back because they have so much to give. For instance, Prince gave a lot, and he didn't want his name attached to it because he was getting reward for that. I mean, intrinsically, what you can't take it with you, so why not help people with it? Why not help people? Why? I don't know why people don't help people, but because everything is about me, 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 me. So let me see if I can just get if I can see it. If I find me a link so I can get somebody on, because that is my. I'm gonna pull over so I can just get. So I'm giving me a sound, because that is what would be my. What would it be by? That is my recap. That's not my recap. That's my discussion point. Discussion point of what we will be discussing today. If anybody else has anything of value, please give me your 2 cents and maybe you get it never back. So just give me a second, please. In my life, Lord, be glorified. Oh, be glorified today. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Today. All right. All right. All right. Okay. I can't get no side. I can't get no side. I can't get no side. I can't. I'm gonna get a side. I'm gonna get a side. Well, I'll get a little side later on. So if you have any questions before I create the links, put the questions on the right hand side. Because generally, what I do, I will actually I put a link in the chat and in the chat section, and then at the moment, link in the chat section. Then I bring people in the back room, and while I bring you on the back room, what will happen is that then we have a discussion. However, until I get adjusted onto that, to put the link into the chat section. How about any questions? I put the questions in the chat because I can't read those, and then I will respond to those until I get into a safe location where I can put your chat. All right. Oh, anybody gonna ask some questions? I feel, Jenny, you're pretty good. Let me scroll up. You may ask some. Good sound. Good sound. Drive carefully. Yeah, I'm driving carefully. All right. Hey, Renee and Tito. Oh, yeah, I guess y'all here. So let me. All right. Any questions? Go ahead and put the question down into the chat section, and let me respond accordingly. It would be appreciated. You eating? You funny. All right. So, dun dun dun. I got sunshine. Well, on cloudy day. Now you notice you don't see any clouds right here. Dun, 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 dun. When it's cold outside, I got the muffin made. Do 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 do. Oh, You say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh, and when the sun outside, I don't know all the words. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. I sing, oh sing, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. I'm trying to read the chats. All right, all right, all right, all right. We got questions, Dr. D. All right. If you won, all right. If you won some money, would you give it to charity or share anonymously? Anonymously. All right. I'll answer the first question. All right. Well, I give it to ask you questions. Say if I won a large sum of money, will I give it to charity or will I give it to charity or share anonymously? What I would do, yeah, I pay my tithes. I'll pay my tithes, but that's charity. That's what 10%. Then I will see what other charities that the things that are dear to my heart that can impact society or my community. That's what I would dispense my newfound wealth with, because if I'm not taking care of, okay, I take care of me and mine first. My immediate community. Me and my clan, my household, because a foolish man takes care of everybody else but doesn't take care of his own. So I take care of my immediate household, and then as I have more, I would dispense my funds to my community in which I live, because of course I live there, right? I mean, it could be my neighborhood, and then it could be my city, and it could be my church, which maybe actually I get more than the 10% if the church's agenda, connects with mine as far as the community and the things that I'm putting my life essence toward. Um, I mean, and generally it does, but something specific according to my purpose. I will funnel money in there to I will funnel it and be able to dispense more funds to get more help to do more work, because the reasons why I can't do a lot more because I only have two hands. But but money can increase the volume of hands. A lot of people don't have to have your heart in mind, but they got your skill. They got the skill that's needed to administer your heart to impact your community. So Heroes Journey, yes, that would definitely go, because that's my organization, the Heroes Journey. Found It's not a foundation, but it's a nonprofit, 501c3, and it's meant to help the community. Because I believe we all have a hero within, and I believe that if the hero comes out, then the world will be much better. You know, we all live on the same this rock together. So why does it not make sense for us to all help make it better? I mean, in this society, everybody's talking about me. But we kind of help me. All right, then. So a media does not mean sharing. Ah, yeah. So okay, that's a good question, Phil. Any more questions? Down, how you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know too many songs off the cuff there, y'all. I need a little help, y'all. I don't know too many songs off the cuff. Do 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 do. Okay. Um, so let's let me just hit you with some things. An hour, I pretty much gave me a recap of my. I did not post a thumbnail. What's happening, and those are two items I talked about as far as what's happening. I talked about Jimmy Foxx. I talked about Peewee Herman. That's shocking to me, to tell you the truth, about Peewee Herman. But I haven't heard that much. But then again, I haven't been to this house for dinner. Yeah, last time I've been to is Pee Wee's house for dinner was like close to never. Yeah, close to never. Yeah, but nobody's getting out here live. So it's good to make sure it counts. What y'all think? It's good to make sure it counts. Would you put in the comment section what y'all think? As far as don't you think it's good to make it count? All right. What about sharing with classmates? Right. Okay, I got you. Um, yeah, I share with classmates. Classmates that's beneficial to common good and connected to the purpose. Yeah, and it just depends. Everything depends. So that's Phil's other question. How about sharing with classmates? I believe that was a jest. I don't think that was sincere. I don't think he did that with sincere heart. What y'all think? Cheetah, what you think? You think was he sincere about that? But Renee, you think he sincere? Anybody else? Do you think he was sincere? I don't know if he's sincere or not. But Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, that's Phil had a special request. Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, call up and tell him what you want. I think my keys a little off on that. What y'all think? Call him up. Call him up. Tell him what you want. I'm just trying to pull over so I can bring my people. Call him up. Call him up. Tell him what you want. Call him up. Call him up. Tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. All right. Okay. So, any questions? Any questions on the side? Any questions on the side? What's happening now? What's happening now? Um any questions on the side? What charity? Let me see. All right, good. Philly got one. With the Jamie Foxx situation, I could not understand how he wanted all that privacy when he's a public person. Well, the truth of the matter is that um, I think it's irrelevant to us being public or not. I think we all want just a tad bit of privacy, but to commend Jamie, Jamie actually was able to secure his privacy. You know, he secured his privacy like a boss because didn't nobody know what was going on. Didn't nobody know what was going on. Jamie still was living his best life. I mean that Jamie what happened? You know, something happened. Well, he was living his best life because nobody really knew what was going on. He had everything secret. He had everything secret, and all you had was a conspiracy theorist. And but you didn't have that many. You had the conspiracy that you had going on with Jamie was that there was uh he cloned himself. Oh, man, I'm all sideways. I'm all sideways. I need to make left turn and I'm all sideways. But hey, I'm on the right path now. Right path because I'm in them streets. Oh, I made a pathway, one way another. I'm gonna get you, get you, get you, get you, get you, get you, get you. Oh, one way or another. I'm gonna get you, 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 get you. Oh yeah, I like that one. Oh yeah, that was fitting. That's fitting because I made a way. He will make a way for you. All right, good. I can take this thing up. Let me see if I can get somebody else. Oh, let me see if I can find me a spot. All right. I think I can find me a location. But hey, so question for Dr. D. If you were suffering a situation with bad health, would you want people to reach out to you? You know, I would. If I was suffering, and you know what makes that interesting question? What makes that interesting question? Because I know people who wouldn't, and I think it's the thing about male's ego. Um, we want, I think, in general, we want to be on top of everything. We want to be um, seen as not vulnerable. Yeah, we want to see it as not vulnerable, and we would like to be seen as somewhat invincible. You know, generally we want to be seen as a Superman, and nobody wants to be seen as a weak man. I mean, would y'all agree with that? Want to be seen as Superman, but never as a weak man. A weak man doesn't seem is not the most desirable individual. But the Superman, everybody wants to be a Superman. Everybody wants to be the man on campus. Everybody wants to be that dude. Would y'all agree or disagree? Yeah. You know, everybody wants to be that that man on campus. Nobody wants to be that. Uh, nobody wants to be the object of sympathy or oh poor baby or I mean I wish he'd do better. You want to see like he was a soldier to the end. He was a gladiator. He was a marine. Hoo-ah! He was a marine. He was a soldier, and that's why you see. I mean, even the more appealing movies you see when that man was he he spit at the sign of uh danger. Or he spit at the sign of ridicule. He's just almost invincible to a certain extent. He's a he's a soldier. Everyone wants to be seen as the one that can take before the pain, withstand the pain and be the one that can be dependent on. And probably so because, you know, as a father, you want to be the one to actually bear father as a man and you want to be one that your people can depend on to keep standing, you know, to 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 not spill the beans, you know. You want to be the one that's admired, not not uh you don't want sympathy. That's not desirable. I mean, but when people be in death's door, yeah, everybody wants sympathy. You have death's door, you want that, but because when you when you're actually facing the Grim Reaper, that's a different animal than the theory of facing the Grim Reaper um, and the inevitable end. See, what happens is that people think that they're invincible until that gun is put in their face. People think that they're invincible to that gun, that barrel is put in the folds of their back. You know, I've had that happen to me. I had that happen to me. Let me tell you about this story. Me and my partner, we was just going to the grocery store. We go to the grocery store and we was crossing yeah, we just go to the grocery store. That's all we do. Go to the grocery store, mind our own business, right? And at that time, I think it's the 80s. At that time in Chicago, we was crossing the railroad tracks to go to Jules. I mean, feel me? Nobody go to Jules Oscars on 87. Now we just walking, and these cops pulled out and pulled a gun and said, "Get the beat down," and put a barrel in the middle of my back. And they say, "If you move, I'm gonna blow them off." At that time, I didn't have any kids, and I pretty much wanted them. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. I didn't have any kids and never had. Not only that I want them, I wanted to be able to walk and to see my future. So when I'm laying face down on the dirt by the railroad tracks, and I'm saying, "My father's this, such and such, da, da, da," I'm just rolling. I'm just rolling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. Because I did not want to, as people say. And at that time, police on minorities, it wasn't even concerned about somebody doing you wrong in an officer uniform. It's just that when you face those, when you face that gun in your back, or first of all, the gun in your face. The gun was in my face first. It told me to get on my stomach. Then set the gun in my back, and then had my gun pointed at my partner, and I didn't know why. I didn't know what was happening. I said, "What the? I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I didn't. I didn't." And I was concerned. I said, "My father's a preacher, da da da, da da da." I said, "My address, the church address, my father's first name, my mama's first, middle, and last name." And I did not know what to do. And I'm saying all that to bring you to light to how people respond in situations. They say they'll do one thing until the situation happens, and then you see what they really would do in the midst of fire. And I was young, 15, 16. So I was scared. And I didn't say, "You pigs, forget all y'all," and use a whole bunch of expertise. No, 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 I ain't doing that crazy stuff. That's movies. That's movies. You'll never take me alive, bitch. No, that's movies. That's movies. I was very humble and very concerned for my future. Um, and then, but let me get context. This is what was happening at that time. At that time, people was derailing the trains. I was on the south side of Chicago, and so what was happening is that I used to be, man, and this is before everybody had a scooter. This is before everybody had a scooter, y'all. So now you call the scooters liquor sickles. Everybody had scooters go 40, 50, 60 miles. It's no big thing to see somebody with a scooter at all. But in the 80s, if you in the hood and you saw somebody with a scooter that was raised by $1,200 and they the same age as you are, you say, "Oh man, they about it." So wow, because it was new. It was new. So I started seeing people rolling with scooters, but that's not the only thing that was on the freight. It was they probably had gym shoes, yeah, all types of stuff. But what was happening was that kids or adults, whoever, they were putting bricks and derailing the freights. There was the freights was going offline, and then they go on the freights and they steal merchandise. And so they put the cops on to man the freights. It just so happened me and my partner we're just crossing the railroad tracks. Ain't the first time we crossed railroad tracks. And this joker, he wanted to actually run. You lost your mind. He wanted to go run across the railroad tracks like he Carl Lewis. He's like, and this is after they pulled the gun on us. They pulled the gun on us, and after they let me up off the gravel, they let brother up off the gravel. and and then and then he's like, he's gonna run, but then the cop said this: if you run, we're gonna blow. We go. No, he said we're gonna blow you up. He said if you run, we're gonna chase you down and beat the crap out of you. I am so glad he didn't run. I am so glad he didn't run because to beat one, they had to beat two. They had to beat two. We just been we just be part of we just been statistics on South Side Chicago. They ran and something happened. I don't know what happened. I'm just conjecture. But it been statistics. But he didn't run, and when he didn't run, thank God he didn't run. I'm here to talk right now in those streets. But it was a concerning time, to say the least. It was a concerning time. Let me make my turn, and so that would what I would say was a very very uncomfortable situation. Just to carry on with my subject matter, a comfortable situation. That was a very extreme, uncomfortable, and somewhat frightening situation that I'm not ready to repeat anytime soon. Um, yeah, so that's I mean, a lot of people say a whole bunch of stuff, and when they're not facing stuff, you just stuff on the radio, on the rap videos or whatever. Everybody want to be gangster. Everybody want to be thug, and they living at home with their mama and their daddy, and the mama and daddy buying them Jordans and buying them all this expensive stuff, and they getting fed, and it's just foolishness. It's just foolishness. Now that's not to say uncomfortable situation. It's an uncomfortable culture. Yeah, uncomfortable culture that makes you think twice about you know, where you at. Yeah, where you at. It makes you think twice about where you at and where you're going. You know, people. Let me see if anybody's on. Anybody get on yet? Let me see. All right. Phil said, what you say? Phil said, let me. I once walked. What you say, Phil? All right. He said, I once walked up on a guy and breaking into a car. I saw his gun. Could not tell if someone was in the car. I hopped on the bus and played it off. Kudos. That's why you here to talk to me. Why you was breaking the car? Was somebody in the car when you breaking the car? Was somebody in the car? Uh, uh, I think that's wisdom, Phil. I think that is straight wisdom. I mean, it doesn't. Why was the person even? Why would you even try to sit around and try to spectate that? It don't make practical sense. However, people have been done it. People have done it, and people have done it. Um, Let me see if I can get into. Let me see. I'm gonna get somewhere. And I'm gonna get y'all on. I'm gonna get somebody on. I just gotta turn around. All right. I could not tell if someone was in it. Tito said hello, Phil. All right, so yeah, so that's interesting to say the least. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think it's something. Yeah, we a lot of people think that a lot of people think things are. I think a lot of decisions in life are just not as simple as you may think. But what makes you what separates the men? from the mice or the grown folks from insecure is it has how you handle through situations. And it's easier said than done. How do you handle situations when they're difficult? How do you handle the situations when they're difficult? Um, and and time tells. I mean, yeah, time tells. Let me see what we can do over here. Let me see what we can do over here. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna get a spot, y'all. It's just all right. Gotta get all right. Yeah. So what y'all think about my story about the the railroad? What do you think about the railroad story? Right? I ain't get Hey, what you think, Phil? I would say is Renee here tonight? Who else is here other than me and Tito? I don't know. Uh, Renee hasn't said anything. That I think Renee not be there. May be here. I don't know. I don't know if Renee's here. Man, uh, but we going. All right. Any questions? So, has anybody else had any uncomfortable situations during this week, or how about you, Phil or Tito? I just and like I said, if anybody's on here right now, uh, all right. But I don't. Nobody has a link. Well, somebody should have a link. Nobody has an old link that you can get on. I sent everybody a link in their text. Did anybody get the link that I sent to your text? I said Tito Renee, and I said fill the link. Just look at your text and see if you get that link. Anybody look yet? Don't don't you remember? Tell me I'm there once, twice, three times, or maybe. Come on, tell me something. Oh, did anybody get the link? Tell me once, twice, three times, or maybe. I don't know if it's so. If it's so, nothing. Let me. That was a crazy story. I know so many others who had similar stories in the 80s, huh? No situation to report at this time. Yes, I have the link. Okay, yes, I have the link. Has anybody clicked the link? Tito, any uncomfortable, Phil, that's the question. Uncomfortable situations to share? Or is it a Vegas situation? Plausible deniability. That's funny. Y'all hear Renee? Renee say he's there. No uncomfortable stories. Um, Renee said he's here, but you can't get the link. But hey, tell me if with the is a link. Does the link get you on? That's what I need to know. Everybody got the link, but everybody click the link so you can get on. me scroll up. All right. Tell me once, twice, three times, or maybe I'm waiting. Oh, tell me once, twice, or three times, or maybe I really want to know. Really want to know. So no once, twice. I'm talking about tell me once or twice. If you click the link and the link came on and you can come on board and give you 2 cents. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. What to what to what to, That's all I'm asking. I really wish I knew a plethora of songs, but I don't. Just so I make up songs of old repertoire that you I see you flying in a rocket. I know that one. Send me a star, and I'm just waiting for a response on my text on the anybody got the links because I'm having my forever. You all brought me back down to this cold cold world. La 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 la. You see me flying in a rocket, about to hit a star. And I was half a mile from heaven, and you all guys brought me back down to this cold, cold world. Da 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 da. Ooh, no, no. Okay. I found one and click. And what? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I got one person. I got one. Can I get another? Can I get another? One? How about it? How about it? I got one. Two. Let me see. Okay. Bill says, remember on Saturday Night Live. Okay, let me see. When Eddie Murphy was playing, Buck, remember Saturday Night Live when Eddie Murphy was playing Buckwheat? That's what Doc D sounds like. A constant, pants, tracks, big time to matey. That's funny. Well, that was the new Eddie Murphy. No link. The link is old. It's from July the 14th. I apologize. I do not have the link. Let me see. But the link I sent out was old. I sent everybody a text. I have a large order of links. That extra miles. Are you funny? Uh,
Can you hear me?
No, I hear you perfect. I'm talking about me.
This is a test of the
Yeah, I'm
emergency
talking about me.
broadcast system. The
Oh,
broadcasters in your
I can put
area,
that
in
together.
cooperation with the SEC and local officials, have developed this test.
All
This
right,
is
I give
only
it
a
to you.
test.
Oh, Renee, boy, that light is excellent. Yeah, no echo on your end. Yeah, I know. As you situated. Okay, so Renee, have you ever experienced a situation like I experienced on a railroad track?
Um, hmm. That was pretty. Yeah, that was not. No, not that. Not myself. Maybe my brothers. But that was a pretty intense and never that close. Um,
Boy, the bullet
yeah,
didn't go through my back.
never quite that close.
The bullet didn't go through my back. It just was the gun just placed to my spine. That's all.
Does Philip know that we can hear him?
Yeah, it just
Can you hear?
placed to the
Can,
bottom of
can
my
you hear me?
spine. What's that?
Can you hear me?
I hear you perfect. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Does Philip know we can hear him? I think Philip's talking to somebody else.
Oh, okay. Phil.
Oh, here's the source of
No,
the.
I'm not. I'm not talking to anybody.
Oh, okay. Let me show you. Camera facing. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Where is it? Camera facing back. Camera facing back. Camera. Oh,
Uh-huh.
well, I'm trying to show you. Yeah, that's the source of the light.
What? Say it again. Show it again.
You
That's a
see it?
nice TV, bro.
Yeah, that. And these are my feet. That's the source of the light. Can you see it?
What? The air conditioner?
No, that's the light. That's the fan around the light. But you said that's good lighting. I was just showing you that's the source of the light.
Oh, but it's like you get headlights, so it's like on top. It's on top, right?
No, it's just a regular ceiling fan with a light. That's all.
Why?
Let's see.
Why? Why I bought my house? The guy stole the. He took his ceiling fan back. Yeah, guy took his ceiling fan from my house. I'm out the house anyway. What's the condition?
Oh,
All right, great.
push the wrong button.
All right. Now Phil has. He thinks that we can actually see that writing.
My vision is not. My vision is good, but not that good.
I see black.
I see gold. I see the gold. I see the gold letters, but I have no idea what that says. Let me turn it this way and see. Oh, I can't see that at all. Oh, wait, I can expand it. Oh, I see it. I'm expanding it. It says something about Arkansas.
I don't know what it says.
No, it says black dash. Man, I can't see that. I got good vision, but not that good.
Yeah. Now Tito said he can hear you.
Oh, damn. I'm going to read this damn because y'all messing it up.
Read it.
It says some. It says I might have some racist content on it.
It says Africanos.
No, it does not.
Is it Kefa?
Oh, I can read it. Oh, I see it.
Positive and enlightening.
Okay, the cup says there is only one race, the human race. Skin color does not matter, but the content of a man's heart. All right,
Don't
I
tell
heard.
don't tell Dr. Umar that.
Bring him on the show. I'll tell him.
Don't tell Dr. Umar that.
There's only one race, the human race.
Oh, Nelson Mandela. Oh, wow. Somebody's been in South Africa. But when down the currency has changed. The currency changed. Yeah, so Phil addressed the Jamie Foxx situation.
There's no such thing as being black and the human race and all of that. We'll save that one for another show.
But had anybody heard about Pee Wee Herman?
Mm, no, I mean, I remember he was canceled a couple of years ago because he was in a adult movie theater or something like that.
Man, that's about 20 years ago.
But I haven't heard anything about him since. What about him?
Tito said he's an alien. He said,
He's a
I'm an
who?
alien. Now, Tito said, I'm an alien. I can't. That's Tito said. Wait a minute. Tito ain't on. So, I mean, let me see.
Tito said you're an illegal alien.
He said,
That's
I
not
am.
possible.
He said, I am an alien.
What's that got to do with Peewee Herman?
I
You
don't,
guys losing me.
I don't know. I think
But
Tito.
when you said that when you talk about Peewee Herman, what about him?
Well, I was referring to when I talked earlier about Jamie Foxx and Pee Wee Herman. as far as not wanting people around them while they was dealing with personal illness. Now, Peewee Herman was dealing with cancer, but he had people around his sphere that he considered close, and he died. So it's not that people didn't know what he's going through, but the people he wanted to know what he's going through, they get the support when he made the transition. Jamie
Wait,
Foxx, on the other
wait.
hand,
Pee Herman died?
yeah, he died yesterday.
No, are you serious? Wow, I didn't know that. See, I don't watch the news very often. I don't watch
But
the news a lot.
I said it earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear when you were driving.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that. Oh, I didn't know that. That's important. I used to watch that show all the time. I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining.
yeah.
Oh, he died yesterday. Wow, how old was he?
She was 70.
Pee Wee Herman was 70 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I
This,
wow.
this thing, we probably watched it when we was 13.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. I was probably an adolescent teenager. He was already probably in his 30s then.
Yeah, so you talking about over 40 years ago.
Yeah, you
And
know
he
what? You're right. That is a long
and he,
time. I didn't
and
realize
he,
how long.
recently, he recently did a new movie probably within 10 years. He probably was 60.
Wow.
He did a Pee Wee Herman probably within 10 years, probably 8, 9 years ago.
Wow. Did they say was he ever married? Did he have any children?
I don't know. I just saw that he died, and then I say he had cancer, and he had cancer. He kept it close knit, and probably the people around him was the ones he wanted to know. And I get that part. It's not that he died alone; he just died along with the people he wanted to be close to him while he transitioned. And probably he was dealing with cancer. Just I said that in parallel with Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was dealing with something as well, and he let a little bit out, but he kept lots of stuff close to the vest because you still have conspiracy theories said that he was cloned and other stuff, blah blah blah. A whole bunch of stuff came out, but to his credit, he kept a lot of stuff close to the vest. I mean,
Mhm.
you don't know what he's going through, but the people that's close to him knew,
Right.
and because when you down, you don't want a whole bunch of drama and negative stuff coming your way. So I guess he kind of xed himself out until he got some physical health to be able to be somewhat of the person that he wanted to portray. People. I think it takes a certain amount of energy to put on that the face for everybody else. Not that it's a false face. It's just a face that doesn't allow you to be vulnerable. And
Mhm.
versus just be yourself. But who wants everybody to see who they really are so they can criticize them, they can judge them? Because gender society within itself is superficial, and we ain't looking the part. Then everybody has their own theory behind why. I think you're doing crack. Remember, Bozeman, T'Challa. T'Challa was uh, now
The guy who played him was a Chadwick
yeah,
Boseman. Was that his name?
Chapman was fighting cancer through the, he's fighting cancer for 3 or 4 years. However, the last bout, I mean, he got smaller and smaller, and people on social media were saying, "Oh, I think he's on crack,"
Mm. Wow.
but really he was on death's door.
Mm.
And the people close to him knew. They people close to him knew, but and he's still fighting. And he still was actually working out, getting ready for Black Panther 2. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still working out. They had to change the whole script because of him dying. Because he beat it before, but it came back in full force. You never know what people are dealing with. Tito said everyone deserves to have their privacy. Yeah, I concur. But how often, if you, I think Phil said earlier, well, he's public. Yeah, he's in public's eye, but even public people deserve their privacy. I think, well, not Nicki, but Cardi B, Cardi B, like, I just wish I just give it all away. I want my privacy, but she wanted the fame. She wanted the fame. She got the money with the fame, and I think I've heard her say, I wish I could just go back on the pole. I wish I could just. I love the pole. I mean, because she not getting
You know
bombarded back.
damn well she wouldn't get back on no pole. She was just saying that out of anger.
Well, a lot of truth. Even though a person says something out of anger, doesn't discount the truth that comes out of it.
Mm, right.
Yeah, just like a person say, a person they're sloppy drunk. They say a whole bunch of stuff, and they say, "Oh, I was drunk." Oh, that means you had liquor
But
truth
that's
truth
not
serum.
true though, Dr. D. Well, yeah, I could buy it in a way, but when I say something out of anger, I say something that I don't mean. Some people say that you say stuff that you really mean, but I think you say stuff out of the unfiltered emotion. It's
Which,
not that I mean it. I'm just saying it because I'm mad.
well, I could, well, I read a source of authority says that out of the abundance of the heart, the lips speak. Your heart speaks involuntarily. It comes up and out. I mean, like a knee jerk reaction. The stuff that comes out your mouth generally the stuff that's in your heart. I would challenge to say is truly the true self. Because even the Bible says the heart is deceitfully wicked. Who can know it? And pretty much who can tame it. I mean, so that's why when you want to when you want to see what's in your heart, assess your words. Oh man, you really didn't mean to say that in that mannerism. Just because you didn't mean to say it, doesn't mean you didn't mean to say it. No, just because you didn't mean to say it doesn't mean you didn't mean it. A lot of times I have to succumb to my not succumb to my emotion, but restrain my to emotion. I don't want to give life to an unborn response. It may be burning inside, but I'll have to give it life. The Bible says death and life lies in the power of the tongue. I believe that. I think a lot of times we keep it inside, but when somebody just they can just trigger and stuff pop out, and you don't. The truth of the matter is, a lot of times you don't. Later on, you don't really want to hurt that person. But I think what happens is the person, whether intentionally or unintentionally, has hurt you and pops out, and you don't really mean to hurt the person, but it got to come out or be dealt with. And just because you've been holding it for 10 years, don't mean it ain't gonna ever come out. In some form, it may come out in your blood pressure. It may come out as a cancerous tumor. It may come out as a stroke, or it may come out you just cussing everybody to bleep out, and then you feel so free after you cuss everybody out. Do you know people like that? They just cuss everybody out. It's just like, I don't give a f. They cuss everybody out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know anybody like that?
I have known
I
people.
don't want to cuss people out. I want to bless you.
Yeah, I know, but we got to work on that
I
heart.
want to bless you. I want to bless Dr. D. I want to bless Renee.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
yeah. You
say
you bless
positive words.
you bless them
That's why
out.
I was pointing to positive and enlightening on my cup.
I thought you wanted to bless them. You want to bless them out.
No. I only want to say good stuff. I feel better when I'm blessing you than when I'm cursing you. Not the same. I'll tell you this though, and I think I might have told this story before
What's
on
that?
here. There was a homeless man who was
What you say?
cursing out people on the way home who didn't give him money. And so anyway, he said, "Bless you, and don't let nothing happen to you on the way home." And I said, "Dude, that wasn't a blessing you was throwing my way."
Maybe you should have gave him some money.
Tito said there's a reason for everything.
There is a season for that. Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, but you learn. I mean, eh, or you don't. I think things happen for you to learn from them, and unfortunately, some people don't learn. They just keep on repeating the same test.
Yeah.
Your faith.
I don't know about you, Dr. D, but I'm made of flesh. And I'm going to repeat over and over again. I just try not to. I try to remember. And I don't think I'm as bad as you when you touch that oven, your mama told you don't touch it because it's hot. I'm past that point, but it's some things I just haven't learned, and there's some things I have learned too. Not to lend my cousin Bubby any money, for example.
You said Bubby? Did you say Bubby?
What did you say your cousin's name was? I think you
See,
said
now
Bud.
you know what my uncle Bubby and his son might be listening to this, but they know I'm not gonna lend them no damn money. They don't pay back. I learned that lesson a long time ago.
And what we learned, never give up what you can't afford to lose.
Yeah, that's right. Only lend to people what you are willing to give away.
It kind of decreases the anxiety.
Not only that, don't give, do not giveth to the person who don't returneth. The answer is no.
I, t- I tell people, what you do is you can test somebody by giving something that you don't need, and then when they ask for something else, so wait, don't you want me for such such? Uh, Never mind. Sometimes you give a person a certain amount of money, it guarantees that they won't ask you no more.
Hmm.
I promise you, I'll pay you back. Yep, yeah, man. I'm still waiting on that other money. Oh, okay. Yeah, what happened to that $500 I gave you? Did you promise that you give back to me?
Hmm.
I'm still working. Okay. Well, get back with me after you work on
Got
that.
one for you. This one is an all-time classic. Call me on Friday to pay you back, and then they don't answer the phone on Friday. And when you finally get them on Sunday, they say it's too late.
I mean, the crack man came. Two rocks, I'm gone. Beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, so it will only take. Tito said it'll only take one time. Yeah, I think that's why it goes back to my. Yeah, you keep hope alive, but please don't invest in a lot of expectations. It
Hmm.
messes you up. It messes you up from the inside out. I mean, you get what's the heard a story that you say is the between the pig and the chicken. He said Well, was it that the chicken was dedicated, but the pig was committed? Is that
Mhm.
how it go?
I'm not familiar with that one.
Well, the pigs gave eggs. The pigs gave
I
bacon.
got one for you, Dr. D. What about the associate producer who needed a cup to help me, to help you, to help others? And they went to the mailbox and the cup wasn't there. So, what should I do? I mean,
Just make sure you uh, send the person the reminder by sending your address. All three of y'all.
What you mean?
And he's trying to allude to. I said I was gonna give everybody a cup.
Oh, he's gonna mail us a cup like that?
No, not black. I'm I'm sorry. I'm amazing. I'm gonna send him a cup. Say amazing. Beta. The beta.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I know. Tito sent me his address, and but Phil and Renee sent me an address, so I'll make a point to send it this week. Or I don't know how long it takes to make it, but they'll send it to y'all.
Okay, you're getting cup mugs made?
Yeah, I'm not making specific, but first I gotta make me one, then I get to make y'all one.
Okay. The mugs will say Hero's Journey on it, or what will they
Yeah,
say?
same ones I got.
Okay.
I, but I make sure I send Phil this one says beta. Now I can do that's extra money for wasted wasted extra money. Yeah, I probably yeah I'll update this design on it and send it to y'all. Yeah, so I make it a point. I made a point to send it. Yeah, I was trying to. I was so busy today. I didn't get. I'll put
and
another
don't
thumb
and don't edit this thing so it don't say anything.
on. Oh wow, his eyes open. Wow.
Just for a moment, but then back to normal.
I know it's what I was about to say. Somebody must have sent him a message. Open your eyes.
I think
I can't do
I
this
think
for
what
too long.
I think about I'm doing this. I think
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do it if I do it on road again. I'm probably I set it. I put the links in right before I get there. That's what I do. I set it up previous because that would be cool because the sound comes off good. The sound comes off good while I'm driving. Well,
Uh,
I'll see when I listen to it.
mhm.
And then you really see me in the streets. In the streets.
Yeah, the sound was good actually while you're
I
driving.
want that lady to hop back in your cab, in your Uber, the one who they was taking clothes off. One time, I
Hey,
remember you, man. Yeah, you Dr. P. Yes, you are.
Tito said my ratings would increase. What is that if I did my own if I was driving or if I crashed? He said my ratings would increase. Well, I guess he gonna respond. If I crashed or if I just did it online while I was driving.
Yeah, I think he may be referring to if you crash, but I guess we'll have to
Yeah, he said
respond.
if you crash.
Oh yeah, he said if you crash, yeah.
Spoken like a true jarhead. I tell you.
Yeah, that actually would. That's the world we live in. You
Yeah.
crash while you're on a live, yeah, everybody will try to see it.
Oh boy. Talk about
That's
viral.
unfortunate, huh?
I'm like, talk
Yeah,
about viral.
it's
Yeah,
unfortunate, but that's the way this world is now.
everybody be doing what they call it uh when everybody challenge
I got one for you, Doc. Why
car
don't you
crash
make some
challenge.
blessing cards and go out and hand them out on street corners and stuff like that,
We
and
did that.
um
That's
and
called
have the
track.
news cover it?
That's it. We did that. We did that. What the name was 17 years. That's called tracks.
Yeah.
You too can have this salvation. That's right.
Yeah.
You too can have this joy inside. Come on, somebody. Yeah, we did that. And we had the back. We had background music. Come and go with me to Father's house. To the Father's house. To the Father's house.
Okay, that means you got to give out free gas like Willie Wilson did here in Chicago when he was running for mayor. He was handing out gas.
He had a campaign fund. Yeah, kept. And don't let them fool. He was a politician. People was giving money. He had a what they call a pack.
I
Yeah.
think he was a millionaire anyway, so he was just spreading the wealth.
What is that the mayor now? Is he a millionaire? The new mayor, is he a millionaire?
No, I think isn't the new mayor a woman?
No, Lightfoot got fired.
No,
Oh,
it
she
was
did.
just somebody who was running for mayor. That's what he did. He was handing out groceries and gas cards and stuff like that. So, and people was trying to accuse him of trying to buy the election, and he
Did
said,
he win?
"Don't tell me what to do with my money."
Did he win?
Nope,
Oh, he didn't win.
nope.
Oh man, I was still in line. Like, stand in line for your miracle, miracle, and food card, and food card. Yeah. So if y'all can just send me a let me see. Now, Renee, you have done it before. Send me video of reaction so I can do a reaction video. You have
Yes,
did it
I
before.
send them to you all the time. You never do it. I don't think I'm gonna send it anymore.
Did you see one last week?
Yes, I did. I sent more than one. You never do it. I'm gonna
Of
just throw
what?
in. I know I'm gonna throw in the towel.
Wait, what you sent me
I
one on
don't
last
know,
week?
Renee. I got $50 for each video.
$50 for what?
He said, "Come again."
I think the last video I sent you was a woman talking about um why her decision to divorce her husband was the wrong decision. She realizes it now, and she was explaining it.
Okay, I'll look at.
Sent that
Okay,
to you. I think I sent
I
that to you
can't lie and
yesterday.
say that Dr. D sent me $50 for this video. I don't want to get struck down for that.
okay. Hey, Renee, you gotta remind me. But okay, I'm looking. I'm
So we got I have to send you the videos and remind you. That's too much.
It's not like you didn't talk to me this morning.
Can't remind you stuff too. Listen, you get one act. You get one action. We've done our part.
Okay,
We sent it to you. The rest is on you.
okay. So, but I know that I'm gonna do. I'm trying to do a reaction video on that one. That's good. Uh, I probably seen it though, but didn't set it up for nothing. But Tito said I need to send a hero's journey. What?
It says, "I need to send a hero's journey." What does that mean? What does that mean?
Or is he saying I do? I need to send it to a hero's journey
He,
as far as the email.
Yeah,
I
that's
need to
what he's
see.
saying. He needs to send it to a hero's journey to get the coffee mug and the shirt you got on.
No, he didn't say anything about the shirt.
No, I think he's asking what to send it to. He wants to know. He said the video. He wants to know what should he send it to. Does he need to send the video to the hero, a hero's journey? But I think
Yeah.
Byron, you're saying text it to your phone number, right? Personally,
No,
or
he can send it to a hero's journey with a hero's journey inc at gmail. Let me put it in there. Yeah, you can send it to that, and I'll just a hero
okay, all right.
journey inc at gmail because I can easily download it and then edit it in the editor.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I gotta do like a side view. Yeah, and yeah, that'd be a new one. 'Cause I don't think I've done one. Uh, yes, yeah, where to send the video? Yeah, send it to that. Because I'll do a couple of those. If I could get them, I'll probably do them back to back. Just look at them and do my response, like response video. And because I got a couple one got off my Instagram that I got to download. I got to reframe it and put it right. Yep. All right, people. I really appreciate y'all staying on me till I get this staying on till I get this thing adjusted, or till I got stationary, because I was in them streets.
How far are you from home?
Oh, I'm in Winston now. I'm
Good
in Kernersville.
man. What time? What time you gonna get home? Good grief.
Well, I'm in Sheets right now, so just I put up a spot. I mean, I could probably get home at you're right, about 12, about 1.
Wow.
Yeah. I actually for some odd reason I'm not tired. Oh, I had to coffee earlier. Yeah, I just drove one spot, but Joe, yeah, I had a full pack this evening. I hit you with it later. But thank you people for coming and I'm gonna try to make sure I can send that. I'm gonna redo the mug a little bit. Probably put the Instagram and the YouTube on it. I just sent it to y'all. Uh, Try to get it out this week. Woo! Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, gentlemen.
Time for
Adieu.
you to go.
Yeah, go look at something online and then
No,
go.
go straight home. Your family is wondering where you are.
They know, they know where I'm at. I'm in them streets.
They they want you out of the streets and in your house.
No, 'cause they sleep. I'm in them streets.
Yeah. Oh my God.
INDEM
You in
streets.
them
I'm gonna
streets.
have to leave y'all for the night. I'm
All
not
right.
gonna say Dr. D's line, but it was a good show tonight, and I can't wait to get my complimentary mug and T-shirt.
I lost that part. But
Yeah.
Tito said thug life.
Yeshua HaMashiach.
All right.
Jesus Christ is God. The
Yeah.
Trinity is the truth.
And
That's
Tito
my
said,
last words.
all right. And Tito said, thug life. Hey, gentlemen, gentlemen, thank you all for coming out and doing my in them streets version of a hero's update of what happened? What happened? A lot of stuff is happening. We just trying to address some things as best as we can. And if you're on the replay, go ahead and send me your 2 cents. Put it in the comment section down below, and you may actually get a nickel back. And if you need any further information or any more intense services, check down below and check out A Hero's Journey with Dr. D. And check out aheroseeks.org. And if you don't remember anything else, remember this. Every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and never, ever look back. Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. This is a hero's journey, and I'm trying to do something. Ah! Oh, I guess I can't do it. Share, here we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, forget it. This is Hero Journey with Dr. Hero Journey with Dr. D, and we are ouch.
If you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you can be notified when a new episode is posted. So you can rave and review about this episode with your friends. And if you forget anything else from this episode, remember this, that every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to move forward and never move back. This is a Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Peace and blessings. And we're out.